Hey, what's going on, family? My name is Steron Bachelor. I am a former U.S. Army sergeant. I am an Iraq War veteran. I am a 100% disabled veteran. And I wanted to talk to you all very candidly about veteran suicide and about suicidal ideations in general and about the pressures of life. So, as we know, when we've heard, there has been a high number of veterans that take their life every day here in the United States of America. Many people don't know that our current generation has been at war for the last 20 years plus. It's the longest time in American history. So you have countless people who come back home and are not able to find the same unit cohesion. They're not able to find the same sense of purpose. They're not able to really interact with people who they knew so well before they left. And they're not able to really function in the same way that other folks are able to function doing, very simple tasks sometimes. And so all of that pressure kind of builds up. And then when you add in the relationship issues that come from that perceived awkwardness, the loneliness and all of the ailments that you go through, it becomes heavy. So heavy, in fact, that many people give up their will to live, you know? You can speak plain English to people and say, hey, I'm really going through this situation. I can just be candid and personal with you all. Since about 2007, I've been going to the VA. Every year I've had some sort of ailment that just, messed me up every single year. Something new has happened. Having breathing problems and developing all sorts of ailments, balance issues, and all kind of things that really changed my life and changed how I was able to move and think and even feel about some situations. Insomnia, severe insomnia, no matter what's going on, developing sleep apnea, afraid to go to sleep because I choke in my sleep, and waking up choking is a terrifying feeling. And the only time I ever really felt comfortable sleeping was if I was sleeping next to somebody else. But for a long time, the things and which I had went through caused me to have a disconnect with people, or for them to have a disconnect with me. And a lot of people wrote off my feelings, or and I would try to explain myself, and no matter how much I was trying to write, I write poetry and I write songs, or I try to have conversations with them. It always came back to, it felt like I was crazy, and that I needed to go to counseling, or I needed some medication. And it's like, man, no, I'm not crazy. I'm reacting normally to an abnormal situation. I do go to counseling, and I've been on all the medication. But what I've never had is a real touch. I joined the Army at 17 years old, and at 37 years old, and all of that time, to never have had a encounter with someone that felt like I was good enough to go through it with. I've always tried to be an overachiever because I know I had so many of these issues that brought me back down. So I tried to hold myself to a high standard, and I was able to accomplish a lot of things, working in different parts of corporate America, even working in some government fields. But none of that time did I ever have, true companionship, you know what I mean? And in fact, many of the people that I was endeared to, that I just thought, man, lady, I would, change my life around, and I'll make time for you. I found that they didn't even make time to answer the phone or return a text or or to even listen to the stuff I made about them, you know? And it gets old, you know? Just work, 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 you know? And I came back home from the war, and I live in Detroit, Michigan, and so um, the violence never stopped in a lot of ways, you know? The shooting never stopped. The friends dying never stopped. And I never got a hug none of that time. You know what I'm saying? Just bury another friend. Work harder to try to get out of situations that were volatile and having to live there and just, you know, even be more on edge and dealing with all of the stuff that I was dealing with PTSD and all of that stuff, having people steal my tires and my cars and breaking into my stuff and, you know, just all of that type of thing. It causes pressure, but the biggest pressure is caused by, you know, having people challenge your intelligence, question your faith, tell you that you're selfish, you know. But one of the things I learned from the military was it's not about me. I've always wanted a unit, whether it be a family unit, whether it be, you know, a unit of my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be a hustling unit, whatever. You know, I always was, you know, I had a unit mentality. And I always wanted to do for the group because, you know, to be honest, it's like everybody, you know, tells me, oh, man, keep focusing on your success, man. Keep doing this and you getting yourself together or whatever. But who cares about yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my concern. Like, I'm good. Like, man, I got water, I got a roof over my head. I'm happy with that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I guess what I never could convey was that I really just wanted to focus on someone else outside of me. Everything that I do is about other people. All of my job and the things that I've done when I was in the military is about my soldiers, and their job was about me and keeping me and the other soldiers safe. And you know, and then when I got into you know, working in corporate America, it was about the team, you know what I'm saying, and about trying to, you know, promote the business itself. And I got into the nonprofit world. It was about the people that we served, and everything that we did was about other people. And so for me, it was like, it was always thinking about other people in general, but never anybody specifically. And in the times that it was specific, you know, it was just tumultuous at times because I was going through some things that almost was like a repetitive cycle, man. It was like, dang, man, I'm just tired of being in this place. So I share all of this to say that I don't know if this message even makes sense to anybody. I don't know if it's going to help somebody. I don't know what it's going to do. But I do know that I know why people take this stuff out. And it's not because they don't love themselves. It's not because they don't love their family. But it's because they can't deal with the pain. The physical, mental, and emotional pain of just everybody telling you that you tough and you can take it. And you telling everybody with everything that you have, I need I need a hug. I need love. I need affection. I'm not a robot. I can't just go through all of these things and things and things and things that I don't even tell nobody about, and all of these different ailments, and my body hurting, and I'm sick for no reason, and my weight is up and down, and I got bills, and I'm trying to keep a lid on this temper that could blow up everything, you know, in my life if I make one mistake. And I'm trying to do all of that with no sleep, and I'm trying to do all of that, and I want to have a relationship, and I want to be loved, but it seems like my issues are too much for somebody to love. And so they take their safe out. They think about it all the time. It's the tiredness.